Hi everybody, it's Vicki here from On the Mystical Path with the collective reading for January 19th to the 25th of 2025. I want to remind you to only take what resonates and leave the rest behind. I've gone ahead and pulled 2 cards, so let's jump in and see what they have to say. So this is a new deck for me, or a fairly new deck for me. So anyway, the first card is Thriving and says, celebrate the blessings that are pouring into your life. Let yourself receive without holding back, and don't play small. You deserve all the abundance that life has to offer. There. Look how lovely that is. So this is about all the work that you've been doing over the last part of 2024, and as we are stepping now again into 2025 and releasing a lot of the things that are no longer serving us, and some of us may still be processing that. I can feel that in the energy still, but this is really about starting to focus more on the things that are working for you. Okay, this is about celebrating those little victories, the one thing today that you can choose to celebrate that maybe you weren't able to do yesterday for whatever reason. No judgment, but maybe today you were able to drink a little more water, go for a little walk. Or maybe the celebration is something even bigger. Maybe you talk to somebody you've been holding off talking to, reaching out to another one for whatever connection you are looking for. This is really about celebrating all those blessings, the big and the small, all of them. And look at this moose here, with all the little berries, and I feel like those are all the little celebrations that are there, that there are the big celebrations and the little celebrations in there. Really get into being that gratitude mindset of celebrating all those things. It's hard sometimes. I know for myself, with the way the weather is right now, I tend to struggle a little more. I tend to feel a little more blue. So trying to find one little thing every day that I can celebrate as a spark of joy. It might be a cuddle with one of my cats, or a lovely conversation with a friend, a nice cup of tea. All those things really help us to raise our vibration, and therefore to celebrate and be grateful for. And it takes us away from that sense of lack, the sense of regret or letting go. So that it really is time for us as a collective and as individuals to start focusing on the things that we have to celebrate. So the second card that came up is Freedom. And I'll read what it says on here. Nothing can hold you back from living your bigger and wildest dreams but yourself. You are always free to choose. Just look how beautiful this card is. And you always have a choice. We all have choices on how we respond to certain situations, the directions we want to take. Maybe our choice is to choose something different for a change. This is really about honoring that freedom of choice that we have. Nothing or no one really can take away that choice from you from situation to situation. It's deciding how you're going to look at it. There are always choices within even difficult situations. It can be harder to find those choices in there, but they are there. And it is okay for you to make a choice that is not the familiar or common choice. I feel like these 2 cards are really trying to encourage you to, as we step into this, the beginning part of this 2025 and the visions that we have for ourselves. What freedoms do you want? What chains or strings or weights do you want to let go of, cut away, and move forward? You have a choice. You have that freedom to make a choice. Sometimes they're big choices, sometimes they're little choices, but every choice will move you into a direction. So think about where it is that you want to go and how that choice can lead you closer to that vision, to that dream. I hope that resonates for you, and I look forward to seeing you next week.